Yep. That was kind of weird. Alright, welcome to the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Just a demo, so don't get too excited. Sure, we'll go for the full story. We're here, right? You have anything to do? You're watching this video. You clearly have nothing better to do. This is in 3D. The Sly logo hitting you right in the face. Making you dizzy, enhancing 3D. Think about it. Alright, come on, make with the story.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So
Love at first sight.
I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a
That doesn't make any sense.
Involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector.
A
He seemed
mogul.
respectable,
Get him!
had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up.
I like the setup. He's settled down. Still crazy. Wants to get back out
Bentley
there.
had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope.
She's
She
out of
joined
his
the team
league.
on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished.
Aw, that stinks.
Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only
Such a
now,
secret you decided to
those
write it all
pages were
down.
so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris.
That's what anybody does when their loved one is missing.
The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray
One way out, dog. One way out.
on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out.
True friend.
Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine. And now, he modified the design to fit into Murray's van.
So clearly his
We were
girlfriend
going to travel
is
back
somewhere in time.
stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thieves Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Yeah, what a coincidence. This is also one of those games where I felt like I should have been more into it than I was. I've never really gotten very far in any of the Sly Coopers, but I recognize fully why people enjoy the series.
We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside.
It never is. It's a pretty game, I'll tell you that.
Whoa!
Careful, Fly. Those security choppers are bad news.
And I'm also going to guess that the assignment that his girlfriend has is probably tracking him or something to that effect.
Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
Wait a minute, can I hit these plants? I certainly can. Must left money on the table. Ooh, a half-eaten apple. I really wanted to pick up the Sly Cooper collection during Christmas, but I missed that sale on Amazon. I'll get it eventually. I don't know what the rush is. I picked up Jack and Dax, the Jack and Daxter collection, and Ratchet and Clank, which are still in the shrink wrap. So
You can move the camera around using the right stick.
imagine that.
Excellent.
Wow.
It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my...
Whoa, this is inverted. We can't have that. Wow, that was tough.
best moves.
There we go. Ugh, inverted is just wrong. Okay.
Avoid those choppers, Fly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that.
I mean, weird. I'm the only one out here. Where else am I supposed to be going? What else is shiny and blue? Okay, it's an X, but... Ah. Oh, duh. Yeah, I made that a little more difficult than it needed to be.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alley. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway. Looks like the perfect night for a heist.
Ah, you say that any night.
Whoa!
Okay. That's the map. And we sneak around.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise. Sure feels good to be back in business.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise. It sure feels good to be back in business.
What did I say? There we go.
Looks like security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
Duh. Okay, see something blue and shiny.
Sly, that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Not if you jump the wrong way. Why do I keep falling off that thing? I don't like that. There we go.
Guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, And stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
He turned into coins. Nice.
I take it your assignments are clear. Perhaps some important shipment coming in. It's so close. This is what we have been
I
working
can't see me standing right here.
on. I must make sure to transport to the United States, transported straight. You must understand the Arabian collection is utmost important. You mustn't take any mistake. Remember,
That was very sudden. Let's try it again. Of course, nothing important is actually audible. Hence the joke. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Whoa. Come on, that thing is moving erratically. Alright, just make a beeline.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
Probably don't need to collect every single
What kind of
coin.
surprises they have inside.
Careful now. That's the skylight we want, but it's locked. Try and move slowly until you're right behind him. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key.
He just multiplied by 3? What
When you're
happened?
close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key.
Got it.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. That's great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Piece of cake.
I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece. Interesting. The last time I was
I don't know what coding and rolling through a dirty sewer.
My mom
Nothing to do
should
with
make
it,
short
Chad.
work of that grate. I just need to press the triangle button. Oh, that was a blast.
It's an attack wheelchair. It's kind of awesome.
Who says turtles are slow?
Not me. Do something wrong here? Oh, it was triangle. My bad.
That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. If I jump, then press and hold the X button while I'm in the air. Thank you, technology.
Thank you, Professor Frank. He'll make you laugh, he'll make you think.
Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, I can bring up my rangefinder. Then I can adjust the range of my... That's a direct hit. Ugh. If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
Oh, you got another half a life. Which means a whole life. Whoa. So when does he start actually coding it?
Wear my rubber gloves.
For what?
According to the schematics, the control room is right underneath me. And voila! Instant shortcut.
That was close.
Phew! Talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy. Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
So Bentley's just straight killing people now. I know he had it in him.
Now for a patented Bentley hack attack.
Alright, turn off those lasers and we can get a move on.
Hello, old friend. We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship. The right stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can blast right through that firewall. Bit cannon's performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system. Bingo! This data key should fit that lock.
Okay.
This reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code. Oh yeah, time to bring out the big guns, baby. These gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls. Security drones! I can either dodge them or blast them. To use my shell code to get the data key, I better switch back.
What?
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall. This ought to do the trick. The gate is open.
There we have it.
Dock the ship.
It's up to you now, Sly. Make us proud. Any day now, make us proud. I was serious, like, about the pride. Like, okay.
And that's the way the code base crumbles. Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
The muscle.
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the big tornado!
To perform a thunder flop, jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you!
I do all that sneaking and Sly. He just gets to walk in and punch everybody in the head.
Major league combo! 'Cause it's 3 strikes and you're out! Mess with the Murray and you're going down! Let the beat down commence!
Alright, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
You punks better call for backup!
I gotta pull the power out or what?
Huh? Where did you come from, shortstop?
This can't be good.
You fools don't stand a chance! My knuckles are just getting... That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stomp near an object and you will pick it up. Then press the square button to throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down. Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in.
This seems too easy. Well, hit a button to steal it.
What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Yeah, it's gonna be an argument on the way home now.
Anita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah! Just like in a demolition derby!
Look out! No! I think I cracked my shell. Watch out for those trees! Where are you going?
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
I Nice landing, Murray.
So we're driving.
Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
You said roads. Where we're going,
Do not slow
we
down,
won't need
Murray.
roads.
Never do.
See if they can do 90. Ah, yeah, okay. What an obvious reference.
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is
Complicated.
complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me.
You were her
In
latest
fact,
case.
I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having
Shooting her
fun,
own equipment.
Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we travel. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex,
I remember that game.
I realized we were in for a very long trip.
Alright, that is the Sly Cooper Thieves in Time demo. I hope you enjoyed that. If you didn't, I don't know what else to say. Alright, this is Aaron. I guess I'm out. GameEnthuse.com, podcast videos, and wonderful recipes found elsewhere. Have a good one.